संसारिणां करुणयाः पुराणगुह्यं तं व्याससूनुमुपयामि गुरुमुनीनां। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेष्वभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमः पङ्कजनाभाय नमः पङ्कजमालिने नमः पङ्कजनेत्राय नमस्ते पङ्कजाङ्ग्रये। नमो किञ्चनवित्ताय निवृत्तगुणवृत्तये आत्मारामाय शान्ताय कैवल्यपतये नमः। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेव। श्रीमद् भागवतम कैंटो सेकंड चैप्टर 15th श्लोक। यद्यनुध्यासिना युक्ता कर्मग्रन्थि निबन्धनं छिन्दन्ति कोविदास्तस्यां को न कुर्यात् कथारतिम्। यदनुध्यासिना युक्ता कर्मग्रन्थि निबन्धनं छिन्दन्ति कोविदस्तस्यां को न कुर्यात् कथारतिम्। यथा यदनुध्यासिना युक्ता कर्मग्रन्थि निबन्धनं छिन्दन्ति कोविदस्तस्यां को न कुर्यात् कथारतिम्। यत् which anudhya remembrance, asina sword, yukta being equipped with, karma reactionary work, grandhi knot, nibandhanam internet, chindanti cut, ovida intelligent, tasya his, kaha who, na not, kuryat shall do, katha messages, rathim attention. Translation: with sword in hand, intelligent men cut through the winding knots of reactionary work, karma, by remembering the personality of Godhead. Therefore, who will not pay attention to his message? ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितमेन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते राधनाथ स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमः ओम विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात्य देशतारिणे वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। मुखं करोति वाचालं पंगुलंघयति गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्यमीश्वरम्। आराध्य भगवान् व्रजेशतनयां तद्धाम वृन्दावनं रम्या काचिदुपासना रजवधू वर्गेण वा कल्पिता। श्रीमद्भागवतं प्रमाणममलं प्रेमापुमार्दो महान् श्रीचैतन्यमहाप्रभोर्मतमिदं तत्रादरन् परा। योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तान् सञ्जीवयत्य किल शक्ति धरस्वधाम्ना अन्यां च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान्नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यो. Hare Krishna. Prabhuji's, Mataji's. Thank you very much for joining the call. So we're continuing in the same chapter. It's very important to understand the concept in this chapter for understanding further topics in Srimad Bhagavatam. So in the last sloka, what was that? Uh, yeah, tasmad ekena manasa Bhagavan sattvatam patihi srotavya kirtavyasya dhyaya pujyasya nityada. Once we understood the absolute truth, once we understood the goal of life, once we understood our constitutional position, everything, the stage is set now. I know who I am. I know who is God. I know how to go to Him. Right? So then what you have to do? You just have to follow. So how that should be followed? Mentioned here. Tasmat. Therefore, what is therefore? I know all these things. Therefore, that's what it is. I know everything what to do, what not to do. So therefore, how to do? Here it's mentioned. That's why now we discussed that point. Right? Whom to surrender, how to surrender, why to surrender. Because um, we are in a position to surrender. Our constitutional position is to surrender only. I think in this class already we have discussed. Surrender is inevitable. Surrender is natural for a living entity. It has to surrender to somebody. Whom to surrender, you should know. That's from Bhagavad Gita. Krishna said, Sarva dharman parityaja mam ekam sharanam raja. You surrender to me. Krishna declared. There is no question. Krishna clearly told, surrender to me. That's why we should know to whom to surrender from Bhagavad Gita. How to surrender? Here it is mentioned. Tasmat ekena manasa. With one pointed focus. Tasmat ekena manasa. Bhagavan Satvatam Patihi. Bhagavan Sri Krishna. He is the Satvatam Patihi. He is the protector of the devotees. If you think a devotee, you need a protector. Protection. Your bhakti should be protected. You should be protected. That's why it's called Satvatam Patihi. How can you do that? How can you surrender to that? Srotavya, hear. Hear about Krishna. Don't do anything. Don't have to do anything. If you are hearing attentively, regularly, Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya, then you don't have to do anything. Srotavya, Kirtitavyascha. Once you heard nicely, you cannot stop glorifying Krishna. You cannot stop speaking about Krishna. You ate the mango, the beautiful, ripened, yellowish mango, which is fell off a tree by a parrot. So sweet. You ate it. You drank it. निगमकल्पतरोर्घलितं फलं सुखमुखादमृतद्रवसमयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरहो रसिक भुवि भावुकः पिबत भागवతం. Pibata means drinking. So after you tasted that nectar, can you stop telling others too the taste of that mango fruit? Nobody can stop you, right? That's called kirtitavyascha, srotavya, kirtitavyascha, dhyeya. When you heard nicely, when you spoke nicely, can you stop thinking about it? Can you stop meditating on it? No, nobody can stop you. Nityada pujyascha. Yes, you will worship. The worship tendency is there in everybody. You have to worship either God or dog. Somebody have to worship, or in the middle. You have to worship. You have a tendency to hearing, you have a tendency to speaking, you have a tendency to meditating, remembering, you have a tendency to worship. Whom to worship? God or dog? You choose. Krishna or Maya? You choose. You have only these two options. There is no third option. No, I won't do. No. That situation doesn't exist. I don't worship God or I don't worship dog. That situation doesn't exist. You have only two options. Answer A, answer B. There is no nota. Uh, None of the above is not available. So like that, the tendency is there. Now you choose. Nityada. Every day. All the time. Every minute, every second possible. We have to do this. That is the only goal of human life. Rest is it's all secondary. Rest all is the secondary. Rest all is to just keep the body and soul together. That's all. So now Sutta Goswami is talking. Yad anudhyasina yukta karma grandhini bandhanam. Yes. Karma grandhi. Grandhi means knot. Uh, knot means in Telugu we say mudi, pita mudi. It's very tough to untie it. Sometimes what happens, the thread is tangled. So much so that you cannot untie it, untangle it. It's very tough. You cannot do. Especially suppose sometimes hair, long hair is entangled, untangled or entangled, entangled, not untangled, entangled. Then you have to untangle it. Can you open? Can you remove it one by one? How much time it takes? Where is starting? Where is the ending? How many are there? How many knots are there? You don't know. Huh? One day I saw a video. One one uh, what's its name? Bear. One bear went into the bushes. Bear has got a lot of hair, right? And that bush is a thorny bush, and it has got sweet fruits. In our childhood, we used to eat those fruits. But that bush has got hooky thorns. Once you can go inside, but you cannot come outside. Especially when you have hair, you cannot untangle. That's all. So this bear went inside and it's not coming out of uh, that sweetness. She ate so many fruits, but she could not because she was completely stuck in the that uh, thorns. It cannot come out on its own. Impossible. So because she cannot untie like that. So for that, what is the solution? Only solution is take a knife, a big sharp knife, cut it. That's it. Nothing else you cannot do. Nothing else you can do. Okay. So here, what is that knot? Karma. Grandhi means knot. Karma grandhi. We have done so much karma. Nobody knows. Day in and day out. Life after life. Every minute, every second. Manasa, vacha, karmana. We are committing. We are building the karma. This karma is like a big knot. How can you untie this? Right? You do some bad karma, do some good karma. You have to, remove that karma. How can you do that? Is there a way? By putting my head down and legs up, can I remove that karma? Uh, if I do pranayam, will that karma go? In what way this karma will go? You tell me. If you know, tell me, I will follow it. Just like, untying the, untangling the hair. Is there any way? There is only one way. Take a scissors and cut it. Forget about it. So like that, sorry, this karma grandhi, to remove it, there is only one way to cut it. There is no other way. 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 Kalau naste va, gatiranyada. Gati means a way or a destination. Anyada, else, there is no other way. Shastra is telling there is only one way. That too 3 times. No other way, no other way, no other way. Other than other than yet anudhyasina, hearing and chanting about Krishna. Chindanti Covidastasya. Covida, very important. COVID. 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 One time, in the Corona time, some fellow, his name is, his father named him as COVID. That's actually COVID, not COVID. But here, D, right? They use D. COVID. This fellow traveling through airport flight, and the security guys, especially in the America somewhere, they stopped him. Hey, wait. What is your name? Is COVID? What is this? We're carrying COVID or what? So they took him inside and they checked everything, and then so problem. His name is COVID. COVID means intelligent, right? Uh, so here he's saying Chindanti Covidastasya. If you are really intelligent, what you have to do? Your duty is to cut the knot or untangle it. If you are really intelligent, how you untangle it? You don't sit down and removing one by one, You won't do that. That's not intelligence. You should think intelligently. How should I do this quickly? Quickly. No more wasting time. As soon as possible. Then you will think of a knife, a big, sharp knife or sword. Got it. Done. Rest of the life is gone. Huh? Gone. So that's why ko na kuryat katharatim. Who is that unintelligent fellow who is not interested to come to this Bhagavatam class? Who is that unfortunate, misguided, unlucky? Who is there? Is there anybody? Yes. Whoever is not reading Bhagavatam, whoever is not coming to Krishna, they are unintelligent. Krishna says that in Bhagavad Gita. हम सर्वस्य प्रभवा मत्तः सर्वं प्रवर्तते इति मत्वा भजन्ते माम बुधा भावसमन्विताः. Buddha means intelligent. Who is intelligent? Not that somebody has 2 PhDs, 3 PhDs. Not somebody went to moon planet. Not who has become the prime minister or president or emperor of the world. They are not the intelligent. Huh? They are not. Krishna is telling who is intelligent. Krishna is giving that definition of intelligence. He says, whoever understands me, whoever knows me as the supreme, because I am declaring, Aham Sarvasya Prabhava. I am greater than everybody. I am greater than everything. Mataha, from me, Sarvam Pravartate, emanates everything. Everything emanates. Right? When everything and everybody is emanating from somebody, that is already highest, and nobody is equal to him. Iti Matva, this much, at least this much, we say, right? Don't you know this much? Iti Matva, Bhajante Mam. After knowing this, what else you have? As you said, we already have the tendency to bhajante, bhajante. What is that bhajante? Bhajan, bhajan. Uh, Against bhajan, opposite is vibhajan. Vibhajan, no, we do bhajan, not vibhajan. Bhajan means together, sitting together, chanting about Krishna, hearing about Krishna. That's called bhajan. We are doing bhajan, right? Sitting 10,000 miles away, we are doing bhajan. Even though we are vibhajan, but doing bhajan. Iti matva bhajante mam. You have to understand in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna, every place is telling mam, me only. Mam eva, me only. Mam, me, aham. What does that mean? It's conveying so much. God is a person and he's telling that exclusiveness. Iti matva bhajante mam buddha, intelligent. Buddhi. Whoever has got buddhi is called buddha. Buddha means intelligent. Buddha bhava samanvita. He is considered as intelligent. So here also, uh, Kovida, both are same. Buddha, Kovida, both are same. Chindanti, Kovidastasya, Chindanti means cut. Nainam chindanti shastrani, nainam dhati pavakaha, na chainam kledayanti na shosha, yeti marutaha, Bhagavad Gita says. Chindanti means cut. Nainam chindanti shastrani, shastrani means all the weapons, different weapons. Weapons cannot cut the soul. Chindanti means cut. Here, Chindanti, Kovidas, Tasya, Ko na Kuryat Katharathim. who is not interested. If somebody is not interested, means it's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. In this world, there is only one misfortune. Not that I don't have a 5 bedroom house. That's not a that is not a misfortune. Uh, Oh, I'm not a billionaire. That's not a misfortune. The real misfortune is somebody doesn't have an opportunity to hear about Krishna. Somebody has opportunity to and is not utilizing. Somebody has opportunity, he uh, he understood, he tasted it, and is going away. That is another greatest misfortune of this creation for any living entity. That's what he's saying. Ko na kuriyat kadharatim. Who doesn't have taste, you tell me? If somebody is very unfortunate, we should pray for him. Right? Nobody can help him. So like that, um, this Bhagavatam, yes, this Bhagavatam is that sword. That sword. We can ask, hey, what is that sword? You are telling so much. You are talking so much about that sword. What is that sword? This Srimad Bhagavatam. What is there in the Srimad Bhagavatam? Three things. Srotavya, Kirtitavya, Dhyaya Pujyasya, Nityada. These four things are there in the Srimad Bhagavatam about to Lord Sri Krishna. So the point is to remove your karma. There is only one way. Actually, to remove karma, there are two ways. What are those two ways of karma? Can anybody tell? What are the two ways of karma? Put it on the chart. There are two ways to remove karma. Our morning Bhagavatam students know that. What is the two ways of karma? Initiations. Okay. Yeah. Any answers? I request all the new new students to answer. Old students don't. We have karma. Everybody karma. Doing karma. Every kshanam. Every kshanam. Kshana kshanam. We are building karma. How to remove that karma? There are two ways. Okay. Bhakti. Very nice. Any more? We have to remove karma. Otherwise, we will be here. Think about it. True knowledge. Very good. Wow. What is that? Jnanagni dagda karmanam amahu panditam buddha. Bhagavad Gita says that. Krishna says that. Jnanagni dagda karmanam. Jnana is like a fire. It will burn the karma into ashes by doing devotional service. Okay. Bhakti, devotional service, both are same. Any other? No? Done? These are all same. Knowledge, devotional, bhakti, initiation. These are all only one answer. There is one more answer. Huh? By doing chanting, that is also bhakti. Akarma, that is also bhakti. Detachment also comes under bhakti. Seeking mercy of devotees, that is also bhakti. By undergoing karma. Yes. There is one more thing is called undergoing. You have to undergo the karma. That will be cleared. That will be cleared. Right? I have a debt. I have a debt. 1 crore rupees debt is there to SBI. Okay. So how can I remove that debt? You pay for it. You pay it off. That debt is gone. Other one, how can? Next one, the bank has to waive it. Hey, no problem, don't worry. We're waiving your karma, your debt. There are only two ways. That's it. Right? Is there any other way? Well, somebody pay for me. That's still paying off only. Right? Either they have to waive it or you or somebody has to pay for it. In that way, karma can be removed in only two ways. There is no third way. So, what is that? Yes, Tindragopam, Adhavendra, Mahausvakarma, Bandhanurupa, Palavujana Matanoti, Karmani, Nirdahati, into the Bhaktivajam, Govindamadi Purusham, Tamaham Bhajami. Brahma Samhita, Brahma says that. How to remove karma? Karmani Nirdahati. Dahati means burning to ashes. Karmani Nirdahati. Kintuja Bhaktibhajam, by doing bhakti to Krishna, karma is removed. That means what? The owner of the bank is removing your debt. Here, the owner of karma is Krishna. In the entire creation, there is only one person called Krishna. He only can remove karma. Krishna or Vishnu, Krishna Tattva or Vishnu Tattva. They, oh, he only can remove karma. Nobody else can remove karma. 33 crore devatas, they cannot remove your karma. Whomever you go, whatever, they just adjust from this life to that life to next life. But karma is there. The only thing is you undergo better. If somebody is suffering, if I am suffering, I should feel happy. My karma is going off. Otherwise, that is there in the my bank, my account. Balance is there. One day, sooner or later, I have to undergo it. You cannot do anything. Right? So somebody is suffering, or enjoying. It should be gone. Done. Remove it. Otherwise, if it is there, you have to come back to suffer or enjoy. It's good. There is one more. See, if I know what is there in my karma, well, I'll undergo. How much, uh, how much loan is there? I can plan for it. Well, I have to pay 1 crore and my EMI is 1 lakh per month. Then I'll prepare for it. I'll work and I'll get. I'll prepare. I'll accumulate. But I don't know how much is there my loan. Then how you prepare for it? Do you have any means to know in which lifetime you how much you did? Do you have any idea? Zero idea. That is why their Brahma is telling that only one thing. What is that? Kintuja Bhakti Bhajam, just to come to the government and fall at their feet. I am helpless. Bankruptcy. Lift your hands. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare. That's called bankruptcy. Lifting your hands is called bankruptcy. Go in front of Krishna, lift your hand and fell flat. Right? Done. Your account is closed. You don't have an account. Get out. Karmani. Karma, karmani, the long vowel. Karmani means all the karma. Karmani, nirdahati. Nirdahati means completely. Karmani nirdahati. Kintu, therefore, kintuja, bhakti bhajam. You do bhakti to Krishna. That's what Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita. Sarva dharman parityaja. Mam ekam sharanam vraja. What is the benefit? Aham, tvam, sarva papebhyo, sarva papebhyo, for all the sins. Ma suchaha, don't worry. Shocha to shuchaha. अशोच्वानन्वशोचस्त्वं प्रज्ञावादांश्च भाषसे गतासो न गतासो सुशोचन्ति पंडिताः न अनुशोचन्ति पंडिताः. Arjuna, why are you crying? Why are you worrying? Right? Shocha. Last end, ma suchaha. Don't worry. Don't cry. I'll help you. Just you surrender to me. Bhagavad Gita bracket, Shocha to shuchaha. Ma suchaha. So somebody said, if you read Bhagavad Gita, what happens? Stop crying. If you don't read Bhagavad Gita, you have to cry day after day. You have to keep on crying. Uh, there is a one big cry in this world. What is that? I don't have anything. That's not your cry. That's not the real cry. The real cry is somebody else has got more than me. Edbu, right? That cry is bigger than this cry. You don't have something, that's fine. You are easy. It's easy to handle. You don't have something. It's easy to handle. It's your problem. Okay. But you have a problem that somebody else who is behind, besides you, he has more. That cry you cannot handle. That burden you cannot handle. Right? So if you read Bhagavad Gita, you will be coming out of that cry. Shocha. Shocha means cry. What is that? Krishna, Paramapurusha, Bhakti Udbhasam. Shoka, Moha, Bhayapaha. Shoka, cry. Shocha, Shoka, both are same. Shoka, we are crying. Different people with different reasons. Crying, everybody is crying. We enter into this world with a cry. We leave this world with a cry. But when you read Bhagavad Gita and you die, when you read Bhagavad, you will be happy, no cry, no more cry. While you dying also, you happily you leave this world. You understand? While you leave this body, while you leave this world, you will live happily. That's what is needed, isn't it? We have to live this world happily. Well, while coming, we don't have a choice. You have to cry. But while leaving, you have a choice. You want to live while crying or while smiling. It's there in your choice. Parikshit Maharaj left with a smile, with so much courage. So like that, it's in our hands. So what is the point here? Uh, what is that? Okay. So here, what is that? Na kuryat dharatim. Okay. With sword in hand, intelligent men cut through the binding knots of reactionary work, remembering the personality of God here. What you have to do? You just to remember Krishna. Is that a big thing? Is that a big thing? Remembering Krishna is a big thing. No. Manmana. Manmana bhava mad bhakta. Madhyaji mam namaskuru. Mame vaishyasi yuktaivam atmanam matparayanaha. Matparayanaha. Manmana, think about Krishna. Is it tough? Yes. It is tough. Even though it is simple, Hare Krishna. Sorry. So even though what I'm telling, what I was telling, even though it is simple, it's not easy. Why? Because we are remembering so many things. There is no space, isn't it? Our pot is completely filled with so much garbage. That's why we recommend, actually, not we recommend, Prahalad says in Bhagavatam, Kaumaraमाचरित प्राज्ञो धर्मान भागवतानिह दुर्लभम मानुषम जन्म तदपि अर्धदम अध्रुवम. Kaumaraमाचरित प्राज्ञो, from the beginning, from Kaumara age, dharman bhagavatan, they should be hearing Bhagavatam, they should be knowing about Krishna, so that their part will be filled with Krishna. But if you start 50 years, 60 years, 70, 80 years, what can you fill? Your pot is already full. Can you put something more in your pot? That is the problem. So you have to empty it. Unless we empty it, we cannot fill it. So we are filling with so much information. Uh, Cinemas, politics, movies, serials, uh, sports, real estate, so much. Science, technology, so much thing is already full. Where is this place for Krishna? So that's why it's easy. When then the baby is small, especially in the womb of the mother. That time the pot is completely empty. That is the best time, the best place to fill the pot with Krishna. That's what happened to Prahlad. Narada Muni filled his pot with Krishna. After coming out, what did he do? He doesn't have any place to put anything else. His Prahlad friends called, "Hey Prahlad, let's play. What are you doing? It's the time for play." He said, "No, no, this is not the time. I can't play. My pot is already full. I have to remember Krishna." So he was remembering Krishna all the time, right? So, yeah, what is the point? You have to remember Krishna. You have to make arrangements to remember Krishna. Conscious, continuous arrangement you have to do. Because here is telling, here is given a great benediction. You just remember me, everything is gone. How much, how much effort we have to put into this thing? Is there any assurance is given like this? Hey, you do this thing, all your karma will be taken out. Is there anything like that? Anybody has given that? Here Krishna is telling, Bhagavatam is telling, yes, you remember me, you surrender to me, you remember me, I'll take out all the karmas. We know karma is there. We are undergoing so much karma. Right? In the middle of experiencing our karma, some solution has come. Just to remember me, I'll take it out. Right? But actually, it's talking about that, remembering. What is that? Hindi? Uh, um, पुंसां स्त्रिया मैथुनी भावमेतं तयोर्मृतो ग्रंथि इदं हृदय ग्रंथि तयोर्मितो हृदय ग्रंथि आहुः अतो गृहाक्षेत्र सुधाप्त वित्तैर जनस्य मोहोयम अहम माम इति. The grandhi. What is the real grandhi? Not. Forgot that. Bhagavatam says, fifth canto Srimad Bhagavatam. Rishabdev is talking about it. That is that. Pumsam striya maithuni bhavametam. male and female, when they get together, pumsam striya maidhuni bhavametam, maidhuni, uh, getting together, the maidhuni bhavam, the desire for mating, maidhuni bhavametam, the knot is tied. That is another knot, right? There is another tangling. Entangling is there. One more entangling. That's the entangling, real the entangling starts from there only. Pumsam striya maidhuni bhavametam tayor with hridaya grandhi mahuhu. That is the hridaya. The knot is tied there. Hridaya grandhi. In the marriage, uh, they tie the clothes of uh, the bride and groom. Right? Why? Bandham. It's a bandha. What is his name? Namdev. When Namdev was getting married, so Namdev, I think Namdev only. Uh, when he was getting married, in the middle of the marriage, the pujari was telling, Savadhan, hear carefully, be attentive. I am going to tell something. Savadhan, Savadhan, Savadhan. He was telling so many Savadhan. You got right. This fellow is telling so much Savadhan means there is something serious. Right? So, without hearing that, what next? He left the marriage and he ran away. Then he became a Babaji. So, like that, the knot is tying. Not only stopped there, that is the starting, but it didn't stop there itself. It went ahead. What is that? Ata, ato, gruha, kshetra, suta, apta, vittayar. See the expansion. Yes, when I got married, then what I need? Ato, gruha. Then I need a gruha. Where can I put a family? On the road? Prabhupada says actually, when bird, the time has come to lay the eggs, the bird builds the nest. How much endeavor it has to do? It will work very hard. Bring all the uh, sticks and all the grass. It has to build the net so perfectly, so wonderfully. How much effort, how much thinking, how much planning. Same everything. Birds, beasts, animals, human beings, everybody. Ato gruha kshetra, gruha. I need a gruha. Because grihini has come, a gruha. Need a gruha. Ato gruha kshetra. Well, gruha is very good. What do you want to eat? What you will eat? You need a kshetra. The olden days it is kshetra. Nowadays it is something else. Kshetra means you need a field where you can flow, graze the rice. That was the only source for living in the olden days. Farming, you should, right? Ato gruha kshetra, you need a field or you need a job. Next to Ato gruha kshetra, suta, it won't stop there. Then the kids have come. uh, Daughters, son. Ato gruha kshetra, suta, apta, friends, relatives, neighbors, so much. Is that enough? No. Suta, apta vittar, money. You need money for exchange. I want to buy this, I want to buy that. Need money. So with that, Suta apta vittar, janasya of the people, janasya, moho, moha, the illusion. The illusion is coming. Janasya moho, I am Aham mama iti. I am this. I am the head of the family. I am the father. I am the so much. Aham. I am this. I am that. I am prime minister. Chief minister. I am dog. I am cat. I am hog. Aham. Janasya mohoyam. Aham mama iti. This is mine. I am this and this is mine. This is the knot. This knot is there. How many lifetimes? Punah punah. Charvita charvananam. Life after life. Life after life. Chewing the chewed. I already chewed it and spit it out and take it and I'm chewing it again. Is that an intelligent thing? No. But that is happening. That's why he said, Matirna Krishne, Paratasvatova, Mito Vipadhyeta, Gruhavratanam, Adhanta Gobir, Vitadantamis, Tam, Vitasam Samistram. Punaha, Punaha, Chervita, Chervanana, Punaha, Punaha means again and again. What I am doing? Chervita Chervanana. My father did that, my grandfather did that, my great grandfather did that, my great 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 grandfather did that. I am also doing the same thing. Even the animals are doing the same thing, the birds are doing the same thing, the beasts are the same thing, the trees are doing the plants are doing the fishes are, everybody is doing the same thing. What is that? Ahara nidra bhayamaidunancha samanyametat pashubhirnaranam. Eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. Everybody's doing. All the lives we are doing this. Brahma Bhuvana Loka Punaravruti no Arjuna. Brahma Loka, from Brahma Loka to Patala Loka, same thing is happening. From fish to human being, same thing is happening. Life after life, same thing is happening. When? When is there is cut? How can we cut this? Right? There should be a way. One day this should stop. Otherwise, how long this continue? How long you want to continue? Tell me. If it is good, yes, we can. It's not. It's not that good. It's not any good, right? You have to. If you are really intelligent, we should think about him. How long I should continue this? Is there an end? First of all, will there be any end in the horizon? At least, are you able to see the end? No. But here Krishna is telling, you can put end to this with simply remembering me, remembering Krishna. How can you remember Krishna? Through his pastimes. That's why in the olden days, what were there? Only pastimes of Krishna. All the dramas and all the movies also, no topics. Filled with Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, Ramayanam, Bharatam. Only these topics. What is the essence of all the topics? Remembering Krishna. Pastimes. Whole day you work like a donkey, and at the end of the day you come to home and take bath, eat little bit and go to temple. What is there? Some Krishna Katha will be going on. Some Hari Katha will be going on. Some drama will be going on. And you are absorbed. Just you are remembering Krishna. That's all. You're not doing anything. Right? You're not doing anything. The whole idea is to remember Krishna. The entire scheme, the entire life is molded around remembering Krishna, nothing else. If you are, if you remember the olden days, that was the life, especially in India, the Vedic life. Because everything is it's oriented. The life is oriented. The goal is clear. According to Vedic, system, the goal of life is cleared whether you know it or don't know it. It's already there. Your husband name is God's name, your wife name is God's name, your kid's name is God's name. Everything is connected with God. Why? You have to remember God. That's the whole idea. Huh? Sanatan Dharma, so perfect. You cannot deviate. Today, what happened? Sanatana Dharma gone away. Something else came into the picture. That is the problem. Okay, so what is the essence of this shloka? If you want to you want to remove karma from your life, you have to remember Krishna. That is like a sword. That is like a sword cutting the knot, removing forever, removing forever. Right? Where is that? In Bhagavatam. Dharma prochita kaitavotra paramanirmatsaranam satam. Vedhyam vastavatra vasu. Tapatraya unmoolanam. This is called unmoolanam. Moola means root. Unmoolanam means uprooting the root, uprooting the plant, uprooting, downrooting, uprooting. When the roots are down, it go into the ground and it will become grow and will become strong. But you uproot it, you put the root up where it can grow. Dead, it won't come back. So Bhagavatam, tapatraya unmoolanam, tapatraya, traya means three, tapa means misery. Three miseries. Adhyatmika, adhibhautika, adhidaivika. There are three miseries are there. So how can you remove them? By living in this world, you have to undergo these three miseries. How can you remove? Just uproot it. What is that uprooting happening? Through Bhagavatam, through Srimad Bhagavatam, reading Srimad Bhagavatam, you are uprooting the miseries. What is Bhagavatam? Hearing about Krishna. Parikshit Maharaj simply heard about Krishna, Krishna Leelas, all the different pastimes. He forgot everything. And he removed his karma. And done. No more come back. Okay, now let's read the purport quickly and then the contact of the spiritual spark with the material elements creates a knot which must be cut if one wants to be liberated from the actions and reactions of fruitive work. The contact of the spiritual spark with the material elements creates knot. What does that mean? What does that mean? The living entity, the soul, spiritual spark, enters into this material world. As soon as it enters into the material world, the karma starts. Bank account opened. As soon as the soul from the spiritual world to this material world entered, the clock ticks. Tick, 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 tick. It's going on. For every tick, there is karma. Right? For every tick, there is a karma. You cannot say, well, I'm not doing anything, I'm not karma. Not doing also one karma. You see? Well, I'm not doing anything, I'm simply sitting, I'm not doing. That is also karma. Isn't it? You are breathing, karma. Can you be in this world without breathing? No. In our classes discussed. Who cannot do any karma? Only the dead body cannot do any karma. The dead body doesn't do any karma. It doesn't have any, because the soul left. Soul went into another body, he's doing karma there. And his field has changed. That's all. So that's why you cannot stop karma. As soon as you enter into this material world, karma starts. Unless you leave from this material world, your karma will not stop. That means as long as you are in this material world, your karma is keep on building. There is no way you can stop. Only one way is called remembering Krishna. Uh-huh. So liberation means freedom from the cycle of reactionary work. Liberation. We always talk about liberation, mukti, moksha, dharma, artha, kama, moksha. Everybody want moksha. What is this moksha? The real liberation is coming. You have to come out of this reactionary work. One work to another, another work to another, another work to another. It's going on. Cycle going on. Right? So this liberation automatically follows for one who constantly remembers the transcendental pastimes of the personality of Godhead. This is because all the activities of the Supreme Lord, his Leela, are transcendental to the modes of material energy. They are all attractive spiritual activities, and therefore constant association with the spiritual activities of the Supreme Lord gradually spiritualizes the conditioned soul and ultimately severs the knot of material bondage. Yes, when we are hearing about Krishna, when we are remembering Krishna, when we are speaking about Krishna, all this since last 1 hour we have been doing that. What is this 1 hour is doing? It is cutting, it is burning some of our reactions. Big mountain is there. A big mountain is there. Huh? What is that mountain of karma? So it's going down. Somebody says, big, a pile of grass, big pile of yellow grass, paddy, rice, grass is there. You put a small one, just small pinch of fire. What happens? Everything becomes to ashes. What is the size of the fire? It's just like, a pinch or a nail size. That is enough to bring down the mountains. And especially in America, California, many places, every year, in the summer especially, there is a forest fire. What is the size of the fire? Little bit. Two trees are rubbing. That's all. Some friction, some small spark comes, and that is enough to burn acres and acres and acres, thousands of hectares of the forest. Big trees will be burned into ashes. So the small remembrance of Krishna will burn all the reactionary work to the ashes and no more, not to come back again. That is the power. That is the power of Krishna. That is the power of Krishna Bhakti. That is the Leela. That is the power of Krishna Leela. You may be thinking that, hey, what I am doing? Janma karma cha me divyam evam yo veti tattvataha tyaktva deham punarjanma naiti mameti so Arjuna. Janma karma. You understand my janma. You understand my karma. Karma is nothing but Leela. Krishna's karma is Leela. Right? You understand that. How can you understand? Unless you hear, can you understand? You hear about it. You understand it. Done. Uh-huh. Evam yo veti tattvataha. Very important. Veti means to know. To know tattvataha. Don't misunderstand. Just understand. Try to understand. Don't misunderstand. That will give you tattvataha. Veti tattvataha. Tyaktva deham. We have to leave this body. Tyaktva. Isn't it? One day we have to leave this body. Tyaktva deham. Punarjanma naiti. There is no punarjanma. Because you heard about Krishna. That he has removed your karma. There is no karma means there is no rebirth. There is no birth means there is no death. There is no old age. There is no suffering. There is no disease. What else you want? For that only you are working, right? You're looking for it, right? That is happening so simply. Krishna is so merciful. Va dayalum sharanam vrajema. Is there any more merciful person than Krishna in this creation? No. Putana came to kill Krishna. And Krishna gave her a mother position. Will there be any merciful person than Krishna? She came to kill him. What did he do? He gave her a mother position. Okay, no problem. That is Krishna. That's why he said, Kamvadayalum. Uddhava is saying this. Kamvadayalum. Saranam Rajema. Show me one merciful person than Krishna. I'll go to him. Right? Because he is our real father. Father is always merciful. So liberation from material bondage is therefore a byproduct of devotional service. Wow. What is the real product? Liberation is a byproduct. But what is the real product? Real product is love for Krishna. You develop some love for Krishna. When you develop love for Krishna, liberation is already there. You are already liberated from this material world. Even if you live in this world also, you are liberated. That's why now the main product is work for love for Krishna. Krishna prema. Uh, prema Pumardho Mahan. The prayer it is said. Prema Pumardho Mahan. What is the greatest thing? Not the moksha, not the mukti. Prema. That's why Krishna Tattva is called Prema Tattva. It's love. Attainment of spiritual knowledge is not sufficient to ensure liberation. Such knowledge must be overcoated with devotional service so that ultimately the devotional service alone predominates. There's a beautiful shloka where I think Nehayat karma dharmani, Nehayat karma dharmani, na viragaya kalpate, na tirthapada sevaya, जीवन्नपि मृतो हि saha. Beautiful shloka. It gives the essence. What he said that Nehayat karma dharmani Neha, very important. So many people they name their daughter as Neha. Neha. It's a two words actually. Neha means na iha. Iha means here. Na means no, not here. Not here means where? It should be somewhere. Where is it somewhere? It is there. Where there? It's in the spiritual world. The meaning of that other word is na iha, not here. Where? There. What is that there? That is a spiritual world. The name itself is, it's like divyam. Spiritual. The meaning is spiritual actually. The real meaning of neha is spiritual. Neha. Neha. Na iha yat karma dharmani. So we are doing so much karma in this world. So what should happen? That karma has to come to dharma, righteous work. Your karma should become dharma karma or dharma, a dutiful karma, a dutiful work, a natural work. Two things are there. Right? We are doing some karma, so much karma. In the morning, yesterday in the morning, we discussed this in Bhagavad Gita. What is that? Constitutional position, constitutional duty, conditional duty, we discussed. Swadharma and Parodharma, Sanatan Dharma, we have discussed that. So here, what the shloka is saying, karma dharmani, your karma should become dharma. Otherwise, what happens? Will be here only. That's a gradual process. Okay, I'm doing karma. I'm habituated to do karma. So much thing. Okay, do it with dharma, which comes scriptural evidence, scriptural prescription. Your just karma should become prescribed karma. That's called karman eva adhikaraste. That's what it is. Karman eva adhikaraste. Karma means here prescribed duties. So that dharma na viragaya kalpate. So with that dharma, what is next should happen? You have to develop some detachment. You're working. That work has become now dharma. Don't sit there. I'm doing only prescribed duties. But with the each and every prescribed activity, whatever you are doing, that will take you to next level. What is that next level? That next level, nothing but viragaya kalpate, vairagya. You have to develop some vairagya, some detachment from this world. Or the real vairagya is yukta vairagya. What is that yukta vairagya? Everything belongs to Krishna. Everything should be offered to Krishna. That is called vairagya. Nothing is mine. Na viragaya kalpate. Okay, I have developed so much vairagya. Wonderful. Na tirthapada sevaya. Your vairagya should promotes further goes to na tirthapada sevaya. That means it should become devotional. That means you have to develop some love for Krishna. Karma to dharma, dharma to vairagya, vairagya to bhakti. Ultimately, bhakti is the one. That's called karma yoga, jnana yoga, dhyana yoga. In one shloka, one entire Bhagavad Gita is fit there. Third chapter karma yoga, fourth chapter jnana yoga, fifth chapter karma sannyasa, sixth chapter dhyana yoga, seventh, eighth, 7, 12 bhakti yoga. Done. Right? Nehayat karma dharmani, nehayat karma dharmani, na viragaya kalpate, na yat tirthapada sevaya. Mruto, no, Jivan, api, mruto hi saha. If that is not happening, Jivan api, you are living, even though you are living, Jivan api, mruto, Jivan api, even though you are living, mruto hi saha, you are dead. Jivachavam. You may be living, well, you may say, well, I am alive. But what is the use? Your karma has not become dharma, your dharma has not become vairagya, your vairagya has not become devotion, bhakti to Bhagavan Krishna. Then you are dead. So let us not become a jiva chava. Let us let us become jiva, not shava. Right? So where is that? Okay. Now, uh, attainment of spiritual knowledge is not sufficient to ensure liberation. Such knowledge must be overcoated with devotional service. Yeah, that's why I told this. It should be coated with devotion. Just to, okay, well, I'm renounced, just like Mayavadis. They are renounced. They have got so much renunciation. They wear torn clothes, they don't have shoes, they don't eat, they starve, they don't even swallow the saliva, they do so much. They don't talk. Prabhupada jokes with them a lot. They're so much renounced. Oh, what is the use of your renounce? Somebody came to Srila Prabhupada. Swamiji, I am a vegetarian. Prabhupada said, well, monkeys are also vegetarian. In the forest, the monkeys are also vegetarian. So what is the use? Even the elephant also vegetarian. Eats 1 ton. Also vegetarian. What is so great about it? You are like another monkey. Unless you come to Krishna, whatever you have, whoever you are, whatever you do, it's all useless. It's all nonsense. Come to Krishna first. You have some devotion to Krishna. Do you know Krishna first of all? Yes, I know. Then there is some meaning, right? What are you doing? Okay, I know Krishna. Then what are you doing? You should do something. Devotion means you do something. devotional service. That day we discussed. What? Loving devotional service to Krishna. That is the life. So the point is, it should be overcoated with devotional service so that ultimately the devotional service alone predominates. After that, what is left? Only devotional service, nothing else. Only service. Only service to Krishna. Entire life, whatever you do. Yat karoshi, yad asnasi, yad juhoshi, dadasiyas, yat tapasyasi. Kaunte tat kurusva madarpanam. After that, what do you do? Whatever you do, it will be offered to Krishna. Whatever you do. That is bhakti. So then liberation is made possible. You're already liberated. When you're devotional means you're already liberated. Unless you liberated, you cannot do devotional service. People think the opposite way. You do devotion, you will be liberated. No. When you liberated, you do devotional service. You're stuck with your day-to-day work. 24 by 7. Every day you're working 18 hours, 20 hours. You don't have time to sleep, eat. You don't have anything. So where is the time for you to do devotional service? So no liberation. You're not liberated first. So unless you have liberated, then you'll get some time to do some devotion service. So first of all, you have to liberate it from all this unnecessary nonsense work. Then you only will do some devotion. That's why first liberation, then devotion. Not devotion and then liberation. No. So even the reactionary work of the fruitive workers can lead one to liberation when it is overcoated with devotion service. Well, I am working, yes. How long you are working? Prabhuji, I am working 24 hours. But I am working for Krishna. Done. You are already liberated. Yes, we have to work. We have to work. But work for Krishna. Yat karoshi. Whatever you do for me. Devotion done. Bhakti is so simple. Bhagavad Gita is so simple. Krishna said, okay, don't worry. You can say, well, Prabhuji, I cannot avoid work. Okay, don't worry. You work. You work, but work for me. Like that. So, karma overcoated with devotional service is called karma yoga. Oh. Yesterday we were discussing, right? Now you got it. Yesterday we were the same karma yoga. What is karma yoga? Work is coated with devotion is karma yoga. You work for me, connection with Krishna, karma yoga, karma yoga, karma yoga. Karma is karma, yoga is Krishna, Yogeshwara is Krishna, karma yoga, done. That lady, I sent a video, I don't know how many of you watched it. That lady was telling, is ISKCON Bhagavad Gita, they how, this lady is very intelligent. She is telling that Western people don't understand Bhagavad Gita. That's why Srila Prabhupada wrote Bhagavad Gita in his own way. And the Kali Yuga is so dangerous. And in the name of God, there is so much cheating is there. To be frank, in the name of religion, there is so much cheating than any other than religion. If you observe in this creation, in this world, there is so much nonsense. There is so much cheating in the name of God. That lady, she does so many videos, right? And she's telling that this don't read this Bhagavad Gita. Don't read ISKCON Bhagavad Gita. You can read any other Bhagavad Gita. You don't read this Bhagavad Gita. She's convincingly telling. There are so many people, so many followers are there. Done, gone case. They lost the opportunity with this simple lady, one lady. She's removed all of them from Krishna. They're already everybody is glorifying. Wow, wonderful! You did a great thing. You said the same wonderful thing. Then misfortune. Can you see how the misfortune comes? That is a misfortune. Somebody is disconnecting from Srila Prabhupada, disconnecting Srila Prabhupada from Bhagavad Gita. That is the greatest misfortune. One lady. Social media, so powerful. Both you can do. Okay. So what is the point? Karma over-coated with devotional service is called karma yoga. Similarly, empirical knowledge over-coated with devotional service is called jnana yoga. It's also we're discussing jnana yoga. Jnana yoga. Which one? You want to yoga or jnana yoga? Which one? Right? Yes, we have knowledge. So much knowledge is there. But if it is not connected with Krishna, if it is not oriented towards Krishna, if it is not connecting you to Krishna, it's all useless. I know so much technology. I have so much knowledge. But you are end of the life, you are dying like a cat and dog. What is the use of your knowledge? If it is not taking you to Krishna, what is the use of your knowledge? That knowledge should connect you to Krishna. That karma should connect you to Krishna. That dhyana should connect you to Krishna. And everything is perfect. Uh, But pure bhakti is independent of such karma and jnana because it alone can not to only endow one with liberation from conditional life, but also award the transcendental loving service of the Lord. Karma Mishra, Jnana Mishra means Karma Mishra means fruitive activity. I am worshipping Krishna, but my own enjoyment. I have Jnana. I have Jnana. With that Jnana, what does that mean? I want to become God. I will merge into God. These two are useless. Karma Kanda, Jnana Kanda, Kevala Vishera Bhanda. Vishera. Vishera means of Visha. Bhanda means pot. This Karma Kanda or Jnana Kanda are Kevala Vishara Bhanda. So in the Vedas, 70-80% of it is called Karma Kanda, Jnana Kanda. Very few, little is Upasana Kanda. So some people, well, Vedas are, very good, but you understand what Vedas are talking. You worship this Devata, you will get that. You worship that Devata, you will get this. It's all Karma Kanda. And you do this, you meditate, you merge into God. You will become God. Nobody becomes God. So you merge. Okay, so all this mentioned. Karma Kanda, Jnana Kanda. So it's a banda of poison. Poison. That's what Prabhupada mentions here. Um, what is that? Because it alone can not only endow one with the liberation from conditional life, but also award the transcendental loving service to the Lord. So that is pure devotional service. Pure devotional service will not only uh, remove you from these unnecessary things, but also gives love quickly. Therefore, any sensible man who is above the average man with a poor fund of knowledge must constantly remember the personality of Godhead by hearing about him. Any sensible man. అంటే తెలుగులో బుద్ధునోడు ఎవడైనా సెన్సిబుల్ మ్యాన్ ఎనీ సెన్సిబుల్ మ్యాన్ who is above the average man. Who is sensible man is above the average man. What is the average man doing? Is insensible, non-sensible, or nonsense. Is better than nonsense. Any sensible man who is above the average man with poor fund of knowledge. This Prabhupada, this Prabhupada way of saying is a saying of poor fund of knowledge. That's instead of saying stupid, he says Prabhupada says poor fund of knowledge. It's polite way of saying. Stupid means it's like a little little offensive. Prabhu, you are stupid. He will hit me. He will kill me. But Prabhu, you have a very poor fund of knowledge. Then he said, oh, very good. That some knowledge comes, thinking that he has got some knowledge. He doesn't have any knowledge. Poor fund of knowledge or fundamental knowledge. He has poor fundamental knowledge or poor fund of knowledge. So must constantly remember the personality of Godhead by hearing about him, by glorifying him, by remembering him, and by worshipping him. Always, without cessation, no stop, no interruption. Savai pumsam paro dharmo yadho bhaktir adhokshaje ahaituki apratihata. Cessation. No cessation means apratihata, no stopping. I will worship only on Saturday evening. What happened? Sunday evening. What what sin God has done on Sunday evening? Or what sin you are doing on Sunday morning and evening? Why not Sunday evening? Why not Monday evening? Why not every evening? Why only Saturday? Why only Monday? Morning only? Why? No. No cessation. Continuous. Continuous. Huh? So that is the perfect way of devotional service. The Goswamis of Vrindavana, who were authorized by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to preach the Bhakti cult, rigidly followed this rule and made immense literatures of transcendental science for our benefit. They have chalked out ways for all classes of men in terms of the different castes and orders of life in pursuance of the teachings of Srimad Bhagavatam and similar other authoritative scriptures. Yes, especially the six Goswamis, Sanatana Goswami, Rupa Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, Jiva Goswami, Gopal Bhatta Goswami. There are six Goswamis are there. So what they did, they have given so much. One lifetime is not enough. One lifetime is not enough. For that, they have sacrificed their life. Even though they are very qualified, very rich, very aristocratic families came from, but they have dedicated, they sacrificed their life, living under trees, wearing the tree bark, cowpanes, kaupina kandhastrito. Uh, so they have given us so much, which can be relished throughout our life. And ultimately, we can go back to Krishna. So, what is the point here? You have to remember Krishna. You have to worship Krishna. Right? Yeah, that's all. Okay. What is the time? 9:11. This time. Always confuse this time. Okay. Wait, is the. Okay. Really? Cannot hear me? Hare Krishna? Oh, what is this? 8:23. It's 9:11. How long ago? My mic is working. Oh, I did not unmute you. Sorry. Mute all. Okay. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Speak out. Somebody.
No, Prabhuji, that was only for a few seconds.
Okay, yeah, I was something. Somebody came. I just was outside. Okay,
Oh.
but throughout class, everything was hard, right?
Yes, yes. Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. So, any questions, comments, fighting, debate? Nothing? So, let's see who are the new. All are old only. Hare Krishna, what is this? Okay, okay, that's fine. Good. Krishna is merciful. Today is and some more extra. Oh, Kamal Prabhu is there. Very good. I'm so happy to see Kamal Prabhu. I think Kamal Prabhu joined first time. Who else? Padma
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna Prabhuji.
Hari Bol, Prabhu. Nice to hear your voice after 1 month. Today,
Yeah,
exactly 1 month.
Prabhu.
January 23rd, February 23rd. 1 month is over.
Prabhu, sometimes I come late from office, so you
Okay,
here.
no problem. No problem.
How,
Okay,
how are you,
CH.
Prabhuji? How is your
I'm,
health?
I'm fine, Prabhu. I'm
Great.
fine. Fine. Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Strong and stout, putting up some weight.
Okay. Then you can tell me some tips also. I'm also
Put up.
constant at some weight,
Oh,
so I
yeah.
need to. Yeah.
Oh, you need to. Yeah. I have to reduce my weight. You have to put up some weight.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Okay. You tell me how to reduce weight. I'll give you how to put up weight.
Krishna. Okay, Prabhuji, sure. We are
Okay. Yes. One question. Okay. One question, Prabhuji. Other person karma also affects us, like our spouse or children. Yes. Yes. Especially the parents' karma. Whatever the parents' sinful or pious activities will impact the children, the dependents. Yes. Just like the karma of the citizens will impact the life of the king. They have to take karma. The king has to take the karma of the citizens. Sometimes parents have to take the karma of children. Yeah, that connection is there. It will happen. It will happen.
Yeah, even we, Prabhuji, when we support the wrong leader, I mean, support the leader and he's doing some wrong things, then that time also the citizen also get
Karma.
share his
Yes.
karma.
Yep. Yep. Tila papam tala pidikit. That's why it's there. Yeah. So yeah.
I have a question,
Right.
Prabhuji.
Good question, Mataji. Yes. Bhartimati, you got the answer right. So yes, karma is affecting, inter-affecting, right? It's
Oh,
affecting
okay.
one. Somebody's karma is affecting somebody else. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, Prabhuji, if someone is doing wrong, but we will also get punished, it means, right? Then, if a family member
Yes.
is doing it
Yeah.
something wrong, but why
Yes.
we should get punished when we are not involved in that karma?
Involvement is there. I tell you what. So I am the father.
Yeah.
My child is doing some wrong. My
Okay.
duty is to make them not to do it. I am
Okay.
in a position to control it. I am not doing it. That means I am responsible for.
Okay.
That's why no. That's why the king is in a position to stop the sins uh, from the citizens. But the king is not stopping the citizens doing
Okay.
the wrong things. Yes, that power is
Okay.
there.
But
He
if,
was installed.
yeah, if control
Go.
is not there, if you cannot control it and still they are doing it, then you're not responsible, right?
Yeah, of course. Yes, you are not responsible. Yes,
Okay. Okay.
And is there any age limit, Prabhuji? What is the age of the children that the parent are responsible?
of course. Till the
What
till
is
you
that
live,
age?
till you live, till
No,
you live.
Prabhuji, but after some age, they have their own maturity to take the decision.
Of
So
of course,
why
it
the
is there.
parent?
It is there till 5 years. Till 5 years, kid won't get karma. After 5 years, his account starts. But we are still responsible, being the
No,
parents.
Prabhuji, not that I'm saying. See, after 21 years of age, I mean, they have the complete maturity to understand what is wrong and what is right. So how can after that age the parents are responsible?
They are responsible because you are a parent. You are a parent. From that, your responsibility starts from the womb, from the womb itself. So
Hare
yeah,
Krishna.
you cannot avoid from the responsibility. The
Hare
king
Krishna,
also
Prabhu.
can the Sridhar bro, 1 minute, bro.
Yeah.
So what is that? Um, uh, yeah, your responsibility is there because you are responsible for their birth. That's why you cannot. Well, they are all at 21. They are on their own. They are not listening to me. What can I do? Still, you are responsible. Yesterday, I was telling to somebody, who is that? Uh, what happened? Something happened. Uh, who is responsible? The parents are responsible. I tell you what. I'll give an example. Okay, this will. So at 30 years, the son gets a award, Bharat Ratna award, at the age of 30. Credit goes to whom? Parents or the kid?
Krishna.
Son.
Parents.
No, no, parents. Parents are called. Parents are respected. Yeah, you are a wonderful person. At the 30 years, you got so we are appreciating your parents. Call your parents also. We want to see your parents. So parents will be called onto the dais and parents will be appreciated. So it's a responsibility. So what I'm saying. As long as I'm living, my responsibility towards my kids is not stopped. At least from my side, I should be constantly guiding them, whether they are taking it or not taking. So that I will be away from my karma. Otherwise, I'll be karma. You're not telling. I tell you what, America, some accident happens and you saw that accident, right? You have to stop there. You have to do the necessary things. Otherwise, you will be put into jail. Somebody else saw you seeing that you are running away and somebody reports the police. Police comes will arrest you first because you have responsibility, because you have knowledge. Knowledge comes with responsibility. We are very responsible now. We are in dangerous situation because we have knowledge. We are responsible. We are accountable. In front of something, in front of your eyes, something is happening and you are just seeing. You cannot do anything. At least cry. If you're not able to do anything, just cry. So that you want to accrue karma. Otherwise, you have to accrue. You're not doing anything, simply sitting, just watching, taking selfie. No. Like that. I'm sorry, Sridhar Prabhu. You can go ahead, bro.
Sorry, Prabhu, I was
Yeah,
stopping
go ahead. Go
incorrectly.
ahead.
Anyway,
Go ahead.
so 2 points, Prabhu.
Mm,
One is, see, Guru also accepts disciples. So we are sons of the Guru.
mm,
So age doesn't matter there. So if a disciple
mm,
makes mistakes, it also affects the Guru. If I'm right,
mm. Yeah,
I'm just
that's true.
saying.
Mm,
Yeah. So age doesn't matter there. Other question
yes, bro.
is, Valmiki, when he goes to Narada Muni says, will they take the sins of yours, the family? And he goes to the
Mm,
family and they say, no, we will not take. And he comes back and he becomes Valmiki. So how do we determine that thing? That sins, are they
okay.
shared or not shared?
Okay. Uh, Actually, what happens there? Uh, he asks them, and they told that why it's your duty to take care of us.
Hmm.
We don't know what you are doing. Your karma
Hmm.
is your karma. So we don't take any karma.
Yeah.
In a literal way, we don't take. But definitely it affects them also. If he is
Hmm.
killing the people and bringing the money and all other thing and feeding them, that affects them. For the sake of to make Valmiki to realize and come to his senses, Narada Muni did that. But according
Hmm.
to karma theory, it will impact.
Yeah.
It has to impact, bro. Why to do
It has to.
anything? Yeah, I tell you very simple. Simple. Suppose father is stealing everything and feeding the family, right? The consciousness is there. The consciousness is there. The consciousness impacts them, and karma also comes
Hmm.
because same root,
Yeah.
same cause.
So basically, the family answered in ignorance. Basically, the
Exactly,
family
exactly.
answered. Hmm.
You have to take the Leela part of make Valmiki to come to his senses. Then he understood, well, what I am doing. They are not taking, I am working for them, they are not taking my karma. Then how to suffer all my
Hmm.
karma? Then he immediately, comes to his senses. Okay, no, nothing doing. So tell me what should I do? That's the whole idea.
Thanks,
But
bro.
but karma is affecting everybody, whoever is involved. Prabhuji, this one, there is a Telugulo, Tila Papam Tala Pedicate. Sin is how much size of a sesame seed, but
Hmm.
everybody got a palmful, fistful. It is like that. That is
Hmm.
the nature of the sin. Everybody gets. Suppose say somebody eating meat in Bhagavatam, it says somewhere meat. So who is the person who is the growing, who is cutting, who is packing, who is selling, who is cooking, who is eating? Well, somebody said, well, why I am getting, I'm just doing for my own thing, where how can I make it? No, everybody gets. So that's why karmana, gahana, karmano gati. Bhagavad says that. Gahana means it's so deep.
Hmm.
You cannot solve that equation. karma equation has got so many variables. Nobody knows, only Krishna knows how many variables are there, how many people are involved in it.
Yeah.
We cannot analyze. Krishna is the only person who can analyze the karma. Nobody can analyze. So deep, like that, but impacts. Yeah. Okay.
Good.
Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you.
Thank you.
Hare
Anything
Krishna.
else?
Prabhuji, this burning of karma, does the Sanchit karma get burnt or
Everything,
Prarabdha karma get burnt?
everything. Aprarabdha balam papam, palam kutam bijam phalonmukam. What is that? Kramena phaliyeta Vishnu bhakti ratatmanam. Vishnu Purana, I think. Vishnu Purana, Padma Purana, shloka that is. All the aprarabdha balam papam, prarabdham, aprarabdham, everything is gone. Krishna will take care.
But then, Prabhuji, like we see many great devotees or pure devotees, we see them suffering from so many health elements. In spite of they being pure devotee, they practicing the devotional services so purely. So why that is happening if it is not the
There are
prarabdha
there
karma?
are there are multiple reasons when a pure devotee suffers. Pure
Hmm.
devotee suffers. Pandavas are pure devotees. They suffered. It's not their karma. Krishna wanted to show some examples. Krishna wanted to convey some message to the world, and that is one reason. And the pure devotees will be taking the karma of the other people who are depending on them, who are giving them karma, especially the gurus. Gurus will be suffering. Well, Guru is a pure devotee. How come he suffers? Because he's taking the karma of the other, his disciples. That's why many gurus suffer. Srila Prabhupada. When the disciple is not following the principles properly, that karma goes to Guru. So Guru suffers. Most of the time, what happens? Guru burns, but some remnants are there. Some things are he has to take it. He will suffer. So that is one answer. Yeah. And one more thing is, when being a pure devotee, I am suffering in this material world. What to speak of you? So you get out, get up, get out. That is one more message. So in this way, Krishna shows that to answer so many things, to show so many people like that. But
And
one more thing
Prabhuji,
also there. No, one more thing
yeah,
also there.
continue. Mhm.
One more thing. What is that? Suppose somebody has to die in an accident. So because he's connected to Krishna, what Krishna does, he has to remove it, right? In a different way, in a smaller way. Then his leg will be cut, his hand will be cut. Somebody hand should be cut. Then his finger will be cut. So suppose finger should cut, his nail will be cut. So Krishna minimizes. Krishna minimizes such that that person will get the message. Oh, I'm supposed to die, just my leg is broke. I'll be very serious. If Krishna clears everything, this fellow doesn't get any message and he will continue. Krishna wants to make him to understand the situation. For that also Krishna gives karma. Making sense?
Yeah, so to give a message to the world and also the karmas
Message
from
to
the
the person.
disciple.
Exactly. Message to the person also. He has to give a message.
Mm.
Otherwise, this person will be simply sleeping. So Krishna wants to tell him, Prabhu, you have to understand what's happening. You are supposed to die. I saved you.
So,
Like,
giving a second life.
exactly.
Mm.
Yep.
And Prabhuji, here Srila Prabhupada ji write that Supreme Lord gradually spiritualize the conditioned soul. So the conditioned soul has got imperfect senses, right? But then
Okay.
senses are connected to the our sense organs. So does that mean that why that it is written that imperfect sentence? Does it mean that the spiritual person has perfect senses?
Yeah.
But then senses are connected to the sense organ, right? How come the soul is connected with the imperfect or perfect senses?
There are spiritual senses. You have spiritual
Okay.
eyes, you have spiritual eyes, you have spiritual ears, you have spiritual body. You have a spiritual body means you have spiritual organs. On spiritual organs, on spiritual body, developing a material body. So simple. Without spiritual body, there is no material body. Without underwear, there is no upperwear. There is a body, there is underwear, there is upperwear. There is a spiritual body, there is a subtle body, there is a gross body. Very simple. Spiritual senses are
Spiritual
there.
body, soul, no, Prabhuji. That is, I mean, soul is
Spiritual
there. No,
body,
we never see spiritual
soul.
body.
Soul means what? Soul means what? What is your understanding of soul? Soul is nothing but spiritual body. Hmm. Yeah, important.
So,
Actually, yeah. Of course,
mm-hmm.
it takes some time. Not everybody can understand this. There is a spiritual body. Soul is nothing but body. Spiritual body is nothing but soul. Krishna's spiritual body is a soul. Super soul. Krishna doesn't have a soul different and spiritual body separate. No. Spiritual body, soul are both are same. Spiritual soul itself is called spiritual body. But
So,
ours, uh,
so when one gets liberated, he achieves the acquires a spiritual body. Means his material. What happens to his material body then? Is it no more there? That spiritual
no
body
more,
gets accentuated
no more, no more spiritual body, no more material body, no more gross body, no more subtle body. Then spiritual body
uh,
develops.
after the liberation, living on the earth.
Yeah, once you are out of this body, when you develop, what is that? You go to that Viraja river, that soul dips into the Viraja river and comes out with a spiritual body and enters into the spiritual world.
No,
There is
Prabhuji,
a
I'm asking that there are people who achieve the liberation even being on the earth, right? So do
Hmm.
they have that spiritual body or they have material body like us?
We have spiritual body. You have a spiritual body. I have spiritual. Everybody has spiritual body. That's what I'm telling. We have a spiritual
No, no,
body. On
what happens
spiritual
to
body,
material body then? One who are liberated being on the earth. They are not at all get out of this earth. Still they are living on the earth and they have liberated.
what is meaning? What is
So
your
do they
meaning of
have,
liberation?
see
What is your
now,
meaning
see
of
what is the
liberation?
liberation? Yeah. So liberation are, there are many different definitions of liberation. Just now what this verse says that you are freedom from the reactions of the material activity. That is also a liberation, right?
That is the liberation. That is the
Right.
only liberation. That is the real
That
liberation.
is the
Okay.
liberation, right? So one when achieves that, so does that mean that he his subtle body and this material body also becomes spiritual body, and it is no, there is no more material body and subtle body?
It's not exact like still you have material body, you have spiritual body, you have spiritual subtle body. All three bodies are there, but your spiritual body has not developed yet. Unless you leave this material body, your spiritual body is not developed. Even though you are liberated from all this reactionary work, still your spiritual body has not developed. There is a stage, then your that time your spiritual body develops, and you
But
cake the melts this material body is melted away.
but, but Prabhuji, Srila Prabhuji writes that spiritual activities of the Supreme Lord gradually spiritualize the conditioned soul. So the
Yeah,
conditioned soul is becoming the spiritual soul.
spiritualized.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's whatever the activities, whatever we are doing, they are spiritualized. That means what?
Hmm.
They're Krishnized. Whatever you are doing, that will be Krishnized, spiritualized.
Hmm.
It will become a spiritual activity. Slowly, with that, your dormant spiritual body comes out. It will become active. Soul develops the spiritual. It is the spiritual body is there in the soul. The soul itself is spiritual body. It's not like that. The soul itself is it's a constricted form of the spiritual body. It what do you call undercovers or it develops just like a flower. This is like a bud is there. It blossoms slowly. It becomes a fully blown flower. Like that, your spiritual body is fully blown. Your hands, legs, everything will be formed. Formed means comes out, uncovers, and then you will become a full blown personality, person having legs, hands, and everything just like Krishna. You just enter into the spiritual world. But as long as in this world, your form is constricted. It's what do you call, compressed. That compressed spiritual body looks like a lump of soul, a small soul, 1/10,000 tip of the air. In the 1/10,000 tip of the air, your spiritual body is there. In that spiritual, what is there? Your spiritual legs are there, spiritual hands are there, spiritual head, everything is there. Spiritual mind is there, spiritual nose, ears, eyes, everything is there. That 1/10,000 tip of the head. It's very inconceivable. Yeah, that comes out.
So, in short, what I understood is, see, Narada, he could see Krishna. That is because when his soul, from the conditioned soul, becomes the spiritualized soul, with that perfect senses, he could see the God.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
So it is just when the condition becomes soul, becomes the spiritual soul. Can we say that it has a liberation?
Conditioned soul. Now I'm a conditioned soul.
Yes. Now, when you become a spiritualized soul, then you are a liberated person.
Yeah. So what is that spiritualization means? It's a gradual process. The perfect,
Yes.
the end of spiritualization, you won't be here. Once you are completely spiritualized, you won't be here. You're done. You're gone case. You'll be gone to Goloka. Understand? Complete spiritualization means you won't be here. Well, if it is, you are here also for a different purpose. The purpose is spiritual, completely spiritual personality.
Yeah, that's what Prabhuji. So there are some
Spiritual.
people, no, there are they are spiritual person. They have
They are not
spiritualized soul,
they
but they
are
look
not
like us.
yeah, they are not conditioned souls. They are liberated
Yes,
souls.
they are
They are
liberated
liberated
souls.
souls.
Yes.
Yeah, they are liberated souls can be anywhere in any form. That doesn't
Yes.
that is not going to applicable for us. That is applicable for them only. For us, we are conditioned souls. For spiritualization is a gradual process. Once we are spiritualized, we are out of this world. Till that time, we will be here. We are here means we are not spiritualized. Very simple. Still, we are here. That means we are not completely spiritualized. The day you are completely spiritualized, you are out of this world. Okay.
And there is one more shloka, Prabhuji, in Bhagavad Gita 4.37 that has similar meaning.
What is that?
437.
What is the shloka?
Samvidho agnir bhasmasa satkurute Arjuna jnanagni sarvakarmani bhasma satkurute tatha. That is, as a blazing fire turns the fire to ashes, O Arjuna, so the fire of knowledge turns the reactions of the material activities to ashes.
How does happen? How does
That
that?
knowledge,
How? I
the
have knowledge.
knowledge,
Is the
knowledge
knowledge
of
is
the
knowledge of the soul, knowledge of super soul will burn the karma?
the knowledge of the soul and the super soul, and after knowing that knowledge, you surrender to Krishna.
With that knowledge, you have to do something. That will burn karma. I know Krishna, I know I myself, I simply sleeping under a blanket. That will not burn the karma. You have to
But
act
then this verse
on that.
says that, no, Prabhuji.
The meaning is like that. The meaning of it
But
is
this verse says that, no, with that knowledge one burns the
with that knowledge
karma.
means what? After having the knowledge, what do you do?
Yeah.
You simply keep quiet. You do something. That doing something will burn the karma. That is my understanding. It's implied. It's understood like that. See, I have all the knowledge, but I don't do anything. Will that remove my karma? No.
Yeah.
You have to work
Even
on
that
the
sloka
knowledge.
is also same. Aham sarvasya prabho, also same thing. After knowing the knowledge, what you do?
Yeah, that's important. What do? You won't stop. That's all. The uh, uh, implication is you won't to stop there. You will be acting on it. Somebody is coming with a gun. You know that. What do you do? Oh, okay, let him come. I have all the knowledge, and he has a gun, powerful gun, and he's running towards me. I'll simply sitting there. Will you do that?
But Prabhuji, there are so many people who come to satsang and they have the knowledge and still they don't do the 16 rounds. So what is that, Prabhuji? Then they have the knowledge and still they are not doing. So why they
Useless.
are not able to surrender then if they really
Use,
have the knowledge?
it's useless. That's what I'm telling. So whether you have the knowledge or not knowledge, how do you know? Unless you act, you don't have any knowledge. The person who has got all the knowledge is not acting. The person who doesn't have any knowledge is not acting. So what is the use of that person having all the knowledge?
So it means he
So,
doesn't have that knowledge.
yeah, same. So you should act. When you act, that means you have knowledge. The action will remove the reaction. Right? The action will remove. So you have to act. That's called Prabhupada never said devotional. Devotion. It's a devotional service. It is a service. You have to do something. Physically, you have to do something. At least you have to use your tongue. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. That is doing something. Right? Okay. Anything else? Anybody else? Is this going anywhere? Is this taking us anywhere? This discussion is taking us anywhere? Are we going anywhere? Hare Krishna. Don't know.
Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam. That's it, Prabhuji.
Yeah, but nobody else is saying. Nobody else is talking. Okay, so then we are 9:40. It's too long. We will end it here. Thank you very much. Randraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki. Oh, unmute. Why it's unmuted? It's already unmuted. Try now.
Yes, Prabhuji. It got muted.
I don't know why it happened something. Okay, so shall we end it here?
Yes, Prabhuji.
It's too long. It is too long. It's too boring. Okay, where is that? Okay, ending here. Thank you very much. Randraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Shri Prabhupada ki jai.